Imagine you're going through some old change in your wallet or at the bottom of your drawer and you come across an old penny. You don't think much of it at first, but what if I told you that penny could be worth a small fortune? In fact, one specific penny, called the 1951 no-mint mark Wheat Lincoln penny, has sold for as much as $867,000 at auction. Yes, you heard that correctly. A penny, worth just 1 cent to most of us, can actually be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. In this video, we'll dive deep into the history, rarity, and value of the 1951 no-mint mark Wheat Lincoln penny. And we'll show you how to identify it so you can check your own change to see if you've got one of these rare and valuable coins. Stay with me as we explore what makes this coin so special and how it could change your life if you're lucky enough to find one. Let's start with a little history. The Lincoln cent, also known as the penny, has been a part of American currency since 1909. It was designed by the famous sculptor Victor David Brenner and features the image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse or front side of the coin. For the first few decades, the reverse of the coin depicted a simple wheat stalk design, which is why these coins are often called wheat pennies. Now, by 1951, the U.S. Mint had already been producing these pennies for more than 40 years. But in 1951, something unusual happened. An error occurred in the minting process that led to a rare version of this coin being produced. We'll get into what makes it rare in just a moment, but first, let's talk about how to identify the 1951 no-mint mark Wheat Lincoln penny. First things first, let's talk about how you can spot a 1951 no-mint mark Wheat Lincoln penny. Unlike other pennies from the same year, this particular coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which typically adds a mint mark to coins produced there. However, for some reason, many of the 1951 pennies minted at Philadelphia that year did not have a mint mark, making them very different from other coins made at the time. To identify a 1951 no-mint mark Wheat penny, you'll need to check the obverse side, where you would normally see a small D for Denver or S for San Francisco. If the penny has no mint mark at all, that's your first clue that you might be looking at something special. Keep in mind, though, that the lack of a mint mark is only part of the story. The condition of the coin, along with any other unique features, also plays a role in its value. Next, let's talk about the key details that set the 1951 no-mint mark Wheat Lincoln penny apart from other coins. The 1951 no-mint mark Wheat Lincoln penny weighs 3.11 grams and is made from 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. These are the standard specifications for pennies produced at the time. But what truly makes this coin rare and valuable isn't just the metal it's made from, it's the condition and the specific circumstances surrounding its creation. As I mentioned earlier, the 1951 penny is part of the Wheat series, which ran from 1909 to 1958. The design on the reverse side shows 2 stalks of wheat, and that's why they're called wheat pennies. However, the most important factor in identifying the rare 1951 no-mint mark penny is the fact that it was mistakenly struck without a mint mark when it was supposed to have one. This was not a widespread error, and it is believed that only a small number of these coins were produced, making them highly sought after by collectors. Additionally, you'll want to look for any other distinguishing features or errors, such as double strikes, die cracks, or other imperfections that could increase the coin's value. So why is this coin so rare and valuable? There are several factors at play here. First, as we've already discussed, the absence of a mint mark on a coin that was supposed to have one makes it rare. But it's not just any rare penny, it's a penny from a time when the U.S. Mint was minting billions of coins every year. These kinds of minting errors were not common, which is what makes the 1951 no-mint mark penny so highly collectible. Second, the rarity of this coin has led to high demand among collectors. Coin collectors often look for items with unique characteristics or mistakes, as these are seen as special pieces of history. When something like the 1951 no-mint mark Wheat Lincoln penny comes along, it can drive up prices at auction. Third, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. A coin that has been well preserved or is in uncirculated condition can fetch much more than a worn or circulated penny. As with any rare collectible, the more pristine the item, the higher the price it can command. Now, let's talk about the current market value of the 1951 no-mint mark Wheat Lincoln penny. The value of these coins can vary widely depending on their condition. A well-worn penny, one that has been circulated for years, might only be worth a few dollars. However, if you have an uncirculated version of this coin, it can be worth much more. For example, in good or circulated condition, a 1951 no-mint mark penny might be valued at around $10 to $50. But if it's in pristine, uncirculated condition, the value can rise dramatically. In recent years, a 1951 no-mint mark wheat Lincoln penny in excellent condition has sold for upwards of $1,000 at auction, and there are even reports of coins being sold for over $867,000. Depending on their quality and certification. In 2018, a 1951 no-mint mark penny in near-perfect condition sold at an auction for nearly $100,000. And in a high-profile auction, one coin was sold for the record-breaking price of $867,000. These kinds of prices make this coin a dream find for collectors, but they also show just how valuable this seemingly ordinary penny can become. So how can you get rich or lucky if you find one of these rare coins? It's all about being aware of what you have. Check your change, dig through your old pennies, and don't overlook the possibility of stumbling upon a treasure like the 1951 no-mint mark wheat Lincoln penny. If you think you've found one, it's a good idea to have it professionally graded and certified by a reputable coin grading service like the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC) to determine its value. Remember, even if you don't have a 1951 no-mint mark penny, there are many other rare and valuable coins out there waiting to be discovered. Coin collecting can be a rewarding hobby, and who knows, you might just be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. If you've enjoyed learning about this coin and want to discover more about rare and valuable coins, be sure to check your change. Subscribe to this channel and stay tuned for more videos about coins, collectibles, and the fascinating world of numismatics. Thanks for watching and happy hunting!